Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we're going to try to hold a megaphone to something. We're going to give somebody else the mic, signal boost, whatever it is you want to call it. We're going to try to help get a message out because there is a group, and today is their big day. Today's the day everybody's going to try to get active. Everybody's going to try to get a message out because there was a change in something recently. So they're trying to draw attention to it. The name of the group is Trainees for Child Injury Prevention. As the name suggests, their goal is to mitigate childhood injury, all the stats that I'm about to give you, they're coming from them. I'm trying to help get this message out because it's an important one. In 2019, the leading cause of childhood injury-related deaths changed. Something new took over. It is so significant that a child is lost to it every 2 hours and 34 minutes. That's 3,500 a year. When you're talking about numbers that big, again, hard to really picture, so we'll do it this way. It's a school bus full of kids every 9 days. That's pretty significant. It accounts for 25.3% of injury-related childhood deaths. You probably think it's cars, right? I would have assumed it was. It's not. It's firearms. Firearms. USA. USA. Right now, there's a whole lot of people talking about basic safety protocols because of what happened out there with Alec Baldwin, right? A whole bunch of people in the gun community saying that if basic safety protocols were followed, that wouldn't have happened. The thing is, many of the people saying that and millions of Americans are ignoring the basic safety protocols. 4.6 million kids live in a home where a weapon is stored, loaded, and unsecured. That is wild to me. Your kids are curious. Your kids are curious. They are curious people. That's one of the joys of being a child. Hidden doesn't mean safe. Hidden doesn't mean secure. Hidden means, wow, look what I found. If firearms are secured, unintentional shootings drop by 85%. Today, their day of action is all about trying to encourage safer storage. And I love the fact that they're calling it safer storage because there's no safe storage, not really. At the end of the day, the important call to action here is, one, make sure that you secure your firearms if you own one. I mean, that seems like it should be common sense. To me, this is a lot like a vaccine mandate, right? In my ideal world, you don't need it because people are going to go get vaccinated. You don't need a law to tell you to be a good person. Let me tell you something. The reason motor vehicles got safer over the years is because of the injuries, and they had regulations imposed on them because they didn't really do it themselves, right? That's what will happen here. Understand, people will secure their firearms safely. Either you're going to do it because it's the right thing, or it's going to become a law. That's where you're at with that. I don't think people need a law to tell them to be a good person, to protect their kids or their neighbors' kids. That's something that I've heard a lot from people. Well, my kids, they know. They know that they shouldn't mess with a firearm. So I don't need to lock mine up. No, because your kid has friends. Your kid has friends. That friend comes over and they find it. What happens if they pick it up and pull the trigger? Who do they hit? Lock up your firearms. 3,500 a year lost to guns. Now, this group, they have a a webinar going on. I want to say at noon Eastern. This video may not get out in time for that. And then they have a chat going on Twitter at 2 p.m. It looks like most of this group is made up of doctors, is how it appears to me. I could be wrong about that. But it does seem, with all of the talk about basic safety protocols, maybe we should take a look at this. When you have all of these people saying, well, this wouldn't have happened if they had followed these minor rules, we should probably not let a crisis go to waste and use that time to educate. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.